Okay, welcome back. I've got a nice story here. It's not a vice story. Take a break from that. We'll go to a nice story, and then we'll go back to other good ones. Working patrol, I had a probationary officer from the academy with me, and we get a radio call, lost adult. And lost adults and lost children are very important calls for obvious reasons, because usually it's an older person, which usually has Alzheimer's or dementia, or it's a young person, which basically they're a child. So those are important calls. So we get there. It's a nursing home. So we get there, we walk in, and ladies and gentlemen, if you've been to a nursing home, most of them have a little odor to them, smell, because of the way that people are incontinent and whatever. So we go in, and we're in uniform, and they point us to the nurse's station, which is down a long hallway. So we go down the hallway, and as we're walking, people are coming out in wheelchairs, and there isn't anybody there younger than probably 70. And they're looking at us, and they're waving, and I'm waving back, and got guys with Korean War weapon hats on, and World War II hats. And it's a very depressing place. My mom was in one, and my wife's mom was in, and father were in one. Very depressing. So we walk in, and we're trying to keep a nice face, and my probationary partner is a really nice Jewish kid. I'll say Jewish because I'll tell you later, it comes out in the story, but a really nice, and like a Latin man and Jewish men have a thing about their moms, okay, and old people. So we're going down the hallway, and the nurses are there, and people are touching us. It's just amazing. You just walk in, they walk up and they just want to touch you. It's just unbelievable. And guys are waving. So we get to the nurse's station, and now we've got behind us are people looking out the rooms, and we're waving at them. I'm trying to get my job here, but you don't want to ignore people. So they say, well, I'll give a name of George. He says, George is gone again. Okay, I said, well, what do you mean again? Well, he has a friend that lives about 8 miles away, and he gets on the bus at 10:30 at night, and this home is not exactly in a nice part of town, and he takes the bus to another home to visit his buddy. Okay, and where he told me the other address was, it's another bad part of town. Okay, fine. So what happens normally? Well, he's normally there waiting for you. Waiting for us? Yeah, he can't find his way back, and he messes up the scheduling, and he doesn't have dementia, but he's just an old guy. He's in his late 80s. Okay, fine. So we walk back out again. It took us a while to get out, because it took us a while to get in, because we're waving at people, we're talking, it's just, how you doing? And, I was in World War II, I was in Vietnam, and I was good, we're waving at each other. So we get in the car, and my little partner, man, we're driving up this major street, he's just sitting there, and I go, you okay, man? He goes, man, my mom is getting that way. I mean, you can just see the emotion in his voice. I got emotion in my voice now. And so I go, well, just, relax, she'll be all right. And I goes, yeah, I'm never going to put her in a home like that. Well, hopefully you don't have to. And he said, yeah, and then I know from personal experience that nobody visits these people. They're there, the kids dump them off, and they're there. So we drive up the road. So as we pull up to the curb, here's George sitting there at the curb. Actually, he's on a planter, and he waves at us. The cute little guy. He's got a little snap hat, got a bow tie, he's totally color coordinated. He's got a check jacket with a check shirt. He's an older guy. He's 84 years older. But he waves, hi. Okay, are you so? Yes, I am. You're not supposed to come. I know I'm not supposed to come up here, but I've only got one friend left, and he's in here. I said, can't you just come earlier? No, because they have dinner, and he's trying to arrange his time for his friend. Okay, fine. So, okay, well, I'm ready to go now. He's ready to go. Okay, well, obviously he's done this before. Okay, so I go, okay. So why don't you go ahead and get in the front seat? And I tell my partner, why don't you get in the back seat? He goes, okay, so not supposed to do that, but I mean, come on. Okay. So he gets in the front seat, my partner gets in the back seat, make a U-turn, we're heading back down the street. And he's looking around, and he goes, a nice car, And I go, okay. And I said, you want to play with the siren? He goes, yeah. And this is 11 o'clock at night. He goes, yeah, sure. So he's hitting the siren, brr, brr, down the street. And I go, okay, that's enough. Okay, so he turns the siren off. He goes, you want the PA system? He goes, yeah. So I give him the microphone. He's up there, okay, you people, put your hands up. This is the police department. Ha! He's laughing all the way down the street, and we are just busting up. And he's having a good old time. So tell him your name. Oh, I'm so-and-so. Yeah, I'm a World War II veteran, and I'm happy to be here. This is the police department. I'm going, oh, my God. And this is just blaring down this street. People are looking at us like, what? And I thought, you know what, man? I got enough years in the job. I can let this guy do this. Not supposed to, but what are they going to do to me? Okay, what are you going to do to me? Okay, so I say, okay, that's fine. Okay, and he's just talking in general terms, and we get back to the home, and we walk him down the hallway, and they're, and people are laughing. Oh, you got away again, and he goes, yeah, I got away. And he goes, you can't stop this guy. I mean, what are you going to do, So we put him back in his little room. We had another room he shared with another guy that was bedridden. Kind of sad. And so, we thank everybody. And again, hard to get out of there. We're saying bye to people, waving to people, and we walk out, and we're walking to our car, and then and Stu, my partner, says, he says, man, I'll never forget this as long as I live. I said, well, partner, I said, there's a lot of stuff ahead of us here. I said, ahead of you. I said, I have a few years on, but just take it with you. And she remember this for your own family. He goes, yeah. Says, my mom's getting there. And he really felt bad. I thought, oh my gosh. So the rest of the evening, he just, it really affected him. And, I felt sorry for him because he'd never seen, he was a good guy, hard charging. So I think this was one of the realities that he realized that not everything we do is slam bam pursuits and foot pursuits and car pursuits. This is real life. So it was a nice little story, and I hope you enjoyed it. And just remember your parents when you get older. All right. Anyway, thank you very much. We'll see you next time.